Hello, folks. Um, I think we're live. I don't know if we are or not. What am I doing? I don't know. I was testing out something. Um, I forgot what I was doing. Anyway, I was testing out something, and I got into my Restream account, and it told me, excuse me, that I needed to update my, reconnect my LinkedIn. That's what it was. And then I said, okay, so let me do that. I reconnected it. Um, and I don't know. I was just tempted to hit the go live button. I don't know why. I was. So I hit the go live button, and guess just to see if it would work. And guess what? It works. So there we go. We are apparently live streaming. So it's live on LinkedIn. So okay, good. Thank you so much, Liz, for letting me know that. Just, again, just testing this out. No rhyme or reason behind this. Good. You have a good evening. I know you got to get up early. I got to get up early. I was saying, what am I doing? Um, so my mornings begin usually around 4:30, 4:45. So decided that couldn't sleep and was working on a small project that I wanted to put together, which I'll probably debut on Thursday. Uh, so I went ahead and said, you know what, let me, I don't know, get my sea legs under me again. I did stream a few weeks ago. Um, for those who didn't get to catch it, I did stream a few weeks ago, and that was fun. It was fun again to kind of just hop on the stream and I don't know, just start talking. Really didn't have a, well, I did have that night. I did have a purpose. Um, I was just kind of updating a few people, so if you want to go check it out, it's still out there available on LinkedIn. But other than that, I was like, it's any time is a good time for hopping on a live stream. Now, what am I going to talk about tonight? Um, really, just talking about how I've been really putting a lot of time and effort into myself, and I'd lie to say that a part of me has really missed this. But, I do have my reasons for why I don't always hop on these streams. Now, I do get on other people. I've been on a few other people's live streams, as a matter of fact. Um, I just haven't been on my own. I haven't been putting out my own content, which, something I used to do pretty regularly. Yeah, can I talk regularly? And now, um, I've been getting the idea of wanting to go back and do that again and putting my own stuff out there back on good old LinkedIn and a few other platforms while I'm doing that. So, uh, decided that if I'm gonna do that, I gotta get myself back to putting in a little practice, man. Um, it is a it is a memory muscle to like hop on a live stream and start talking and doing things again. But um, there's something to also having a continuous rhythm. I was actually talking on a Zoom call on Saturday with Russ Johns, and we were actually bringing this up, and he'd asked me the question like, "How did you like doing the like once a week?" I would think I was doing the once a week show, and then I was doing a few sporadic shows here and there. But Um, we were talking about how whether or not we enjoyed doing that or doing the everyday stream that we were doing Monday through Friday, so like he was doing and I was doing, and I said, well, there's something to doing the live stream every day. Um, it gets you into a rhythm. It really does, where um, ideas start flowing. The way that you converse with people, um, the way that your creative mind sort of operates, because then there's a level of accountability that you kind of hold yourself to when you do the everyday shows. Now, I think it's good to do that, but I think you do have to have an end game. You do have to have a finite point where you say, okay, I gotta stop. So if it's doing like, so I have a friend who's streaming now. I don't know if she's still streaming. She was streaming on YouTube. Her name's India Delgado, and she did 100 days, 100 days continuously. So, um, that takes big effort, big commitment. But you also know that once you get to 90, 92, 95, 97, you're getting close to the finish line, and um, the end's in sight, and you feel pretty comfortable with it at that point. And um, part of that, um, that actually, oh gosh, somebody's messaging me. Oh, cool. Well, Krista sent me a message, so that was at 11:08. Let me message her. Okay, there you go. Maybe she sees it here in a minute. Okay, where was I? Train of thought. Oh, the continuous shows, right? So I feel like when you start getting into a rhythm like that, and you build out, your standard operating procedures, your however you want to call it, your template, whatever you build out for your own sort of content, your own shows. Um, I think at that point it's a little bit easier to sort of manage. Um, and I think when you get out of it, there is something to getting out of that rhythm. Um, and there's something to want to do it again, because there is a level of there's a level of entertainment. There's a little level of fun. And I don't know why my mic sounds like that. It sounds like it's chopping in and out. Maybe that's just me listening in my own ear. Um, so anyway, where was I? Okay, so what I was talking about was getting into that sort of rhythm when you start creating, when you start doing these sort of um, everyday live streams. They can, again, there is a level of fun, and there's a level of where you um, start learning a little bit more about not just people, not just about experiences, but learning a little bit about yourself. And that's part of it. That's why we keep coming back. I see I've walked away 3 times from this. I literally have. Um, and each time I've come back, and I've found a different. Um, oh, my video is frozen. So I got somebody saying it's fine, somebody else saying it's frozen. We're gonna take the Doc Rock approach. So Doc Rock says until I get like 3 or 4 people telling me that it's frozen, and I just keep going. So I agree with you. Thank you, Krista. Thank you, Matt. Hopefully it unfreezes. LinkedIn's been having problems. Believe me, I don't know. I love the platform. I really do. Streaming services aren't always the best. But back to my point. Now, as somebody who's done this numerous times and has again felt a level of burnout. That's why I say if you're gonna put something together like that, it's good to give yourself a finish line. Give yourself a finite time, you know. Um, so we do have somebody else saying hello. Let me know. Thank you so much. We are showing up in the stream apparently on LinkedIn. So, all right. Now, again, what I was saying. When we actually start um, creating content, when we start doing these live shows, when we start bringing on people, and when we start doing interviews and stuff, um, a lot of the times, just to be bluntly honest, we don't know what we're doing. We don't. We learn along the way. That's part of the course of um, becoming a streamer or creator. You're going in pretty much blind. I don't care how prepared you are. I don't care what anybody tells you. You can read all the books. You can go watch Pat Flynn. You can go watch you can go Sean Cannell. You can go watch all the people on YouTube. You can go watch Andrew Kahn. You can watch all of these people that are going to tell you how. You're going to learn when you get on here to do it yourself. And you can take all the notes. You can be prepared as possibly can. It's only when you jump on here and you actually turn on the camera and start doing it is when you actually start learning how to create. So sometimes we do, when we take, how do I want to put this where it seems, okay, when we want to take a leap of faith, you know, you don't actually know what's going to happen. You just relying on faith. So um, I'm going to tell you, same sort of deal with live streaming. Because there are variables. I don't care which streamer you are, there are variables you cannot control. Because I'm going to ask you, can you control the internet? Can you control your signal? Can you control somebody else's audio? Can you control? There are things and variables that you're just not going to be able to control. So it is a leap of faith. I've seen some of the I mean, top line creators run into problems. And that's even with them saying that we ran a pre show check, we did an audio check, we did a stream check, we did everything before, and then boom, life happens. Can't control it. Same thing here. You learn how to navigate these things. You learn how to do these things on the fly. Hello, Yeva, how are you? Saying hello to a few people that are probably across the pond. It's their morning time over there, and it's still late here in the States. So most of the people that are probably watching the States are either asleep, West Coast time. I don't know. Really don't care. It's doing this for me. And yes, Alberto, how are you, buddy? Um, all the way in Arizona, so he's on Mountain or Pacific Standard Time. So it is like 9:15 over there. So it's still late, but it's not like I don't know, super late. Um, but Yeva's over in Latvia, and Krista's over in Europe, France, I think. Okay, where am I going? Where was I? I'm trying to thought. Okay, doing live streaming, and what I'm talking about, and the reason I have been getting more and more accustomed. Time for bed. I tried to go to bed. I could not. This is why I'm doing this. Because I, I'm not gonna lie. I got home. I worked out and I took a nap. Now I didn't go running today, so I've been running. For those who don't know, I've been running every day, um, and I've been running 4 miles every day. And I think yesterday I had dropped something on my foot and I didn't feel the pain or the whatever yesterday, so I did go running. It wasn't until um, it wasn't until I got up this morning and went out and started doing things. Oh yes, I know. There you go. the other early birds. I do. Um, no, no more Red Bulls. I've given up Red Bulls and all those other energy drinks. It's pretty much just black coffee, Splenda, water, green tea, maybe a flavored water that I drink. I haven't been doing that, so I love that though. Gang up on me. It's okay. That's my life. Um, but anyway, um, where was I going? You got okay. Okay. Um, y'all got me laughing. I shouldn't be laughing this late. I should be in bed. Um, so anyway, so my routine is usually I'm in bed by 10 a.m. Excuse me, 10 p.m. my time. Um, but for like again, like I said, because there's usually that. So here's my routine, just so you guys know. I get up in the morning. I take a bus and a train that connects me to my close to my job. I walk 2 miles to my job. I do my job, go home, walk 2 miles back to the train station, back to the bus station, come home, go see my kids for a little bit, come home, and then I start working out. And then after I work out, I go run 4 miles. I eat, I shower, I pray, I meditate, and then I go to bed. That's my routine. That's what I do. Um, but since tonight I had a void, because usually when I run 4 miles, it takes me about an hour. I do it in about an hour and 10, hour and 15 minutes right now. And it's steadily dropping. I didn't run tonight because, like I said, I injured my foot. So there was a void there. I did my routine, but I skipped that part. I napped. Bang. I fell asleep for about 45 minutes. Um, and that was it. And after that, I woke up. Shoot. Well, the routine was off for today. Because I couldn't run. I'm trying to let um, well, I don't think that's the point of the book club is to go to bed. But anyway, oh, hello, Dusty. Um, I do have a fan club apparently, a late night fan club. Wow. Um, but anyway, where was oh, so I injured my foot. So I could not run, and I again that has been part of the routine is getting out there and doing that when you're not able to. I didn't even want to go walking on it because I'm going to walk tomorrow in the morning. I want to let it heal because, again, my goal, and for those who don't know, my goal is to be able to run a half marathon, 13.1 miles by New Year's. And then I want to be able to run a full marathon, which is 26.2 miles by my birthday next year. That's going to take time. And I had a buddy. Oh my gosh, I got to tell you about this. So I got a buddy named John Hill. Um, and John does he actually restarted his live stream show. He does a live stream show with a gentleman named Jake L. Jordan. Guys, if you can check it out in the mornings, here in the States, they usually stream about 8 a.m., 7:30, yeah, 7:30 Central Standard Time. I don't know what time that would be for you guys across the pond, but regardless. So I was telling him about it. I've been telling him about my story because, let me show you. This is him. Um, okay. All right. We're back. We're back. Okay, so this is the gentleman I'm talking about. So his name is John. There you go. John Small Mountain Hill. He wrote this book right here, Selling from Scratch. He's got his own live stream that he does now every day with his partner, Jake L. Jordan. And what I loved about it is these ladies here got jokes tonight. Oh, look at this. Miss Margot Cargo. How are you? I gotta tell her, congratulations. She just actually got a new position, I believe. So congratulations. It's always good. Um, so anyway, where was I? Oh, so John, I was watching the show and commenting and telling him about what my plans were to actually sort of. There you go. I'm gonna put up, give him some pub. That's his book. So anyway, you can follow him on LinkedIn. Anyway, uh, about what I wanted to do to run a marathon, and it takes time to build that sort of endurance. It just doesn't happen overnight. I'm sorry, it is not that easy. I've been doing this now since I started in April, um, and here we are in July, and I'm getting up to. I can run 4 miles very comfortably. My limit right now is 7.5 miles, where I hit a wall. I mean, I literally hit a wall. Um, yes, there is. Roy, how are you? So we do have a gentleman in the crowd. All the ladies here. So enjoy. Um, so anyway, so part of that is building the endurance to do this. And he sent me a book. He actually bought me a book, gifted it to me, and it'll be arriving tomorrow. And I cannot wait to read it. And it talks about marathon running and building endurance for marathon and cycling. So um, we got another one in the house, all the way from the ATL, Mr. Marcello Arcele. Good evening, senor. It is already 12 o'clock at his time, so it's pretty late. I don't know what he's still doing up. I know Roy and a few of these are across the pond, but okay. So where was it? Oh, so yeah, he purchased a book. Asked me. He didn't even tell me. He recommended it to me. Um, he is. So there's a few fans here. So guys, if you don't know Roy, go connect with him. He's on LinkedIn. He's regularly on Clubhouse and part of the Thought Leadership Branding Club that Bob Umar has. Always hosting rooms over there. Great to always connect with him. And there we go. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Something in the water, guys. But we're getting a few guys. We're even in out the. Um, Actually, I'm streaming on YouTube as well. YouTube and Facebook. Oh, excuse me. No, just YouTube and LinkedIn. Sorry. Excuse me. Um, so anyway, I'm excited to get this book because I do want to. I do want to get. Um, I am not affiliated with Ecamm, but I will be using Ecamm. There is an announcement coming pretty soon about what I have going on in the next few couple of weeks. So you will be seeing a lot more of me. Let me just put it that way. How's that? So where was I? Oh, and part of the reason that I got on the streaming tonight is because I had mentioned something to Krista about putting a video presentation together, um, and actually working on that. It's gonna take me a little bit longer because I'm just me. I'm fancy. Sorry, I'm bougie when I come doing video and edits, and everybody's like, just put it together and go. I can't. You can. I'm doing streaming like that tonight, but I want to do that a little bit fancier because I want to do more with it because it's really got a sentimental side to what this video is going to be about. And there you go. So we need to talk more about Ecamm. Yes. For those who don't know what Ecamm is another streaming as a live streaming service. It allows you to be more creative, flexible. We'll go into detail because when I start using it, you'll know. You'll know. Believe me, you'll know because I push limits. That's what I do. And no, I don't have a running mentor or group, but part of it is, part of it why I like to run because I did used when I was younger, I was a cross country runner. Um, and I know what it is to build myself up and build endurance. I think at my peak when I was think I was when I was doing it, it was I could run on a good day a 10-minute mile. Um, what you don't know, that's a lot, man. To run a 10-minute mile. Like right now, I can get mine at 12. I'm still about 2 minutes off, so that's still a while away for me to pare that down. Um, but there's some that can run 9. It's crazy. Um, there you go. I wish. Right there you go. I wish I could run more than 2 miles. Red doesn't. It maybe it does give you wings, just not the kind that you need, bud. Sorry. So we are hashtag Team Live. Um, but you know what? I think at some point, once I start getting out and running, so next plan for me is to start actually running, and he's coming in from Atlanta, GA, from the ATL. Is start running 5Ks. Um, so I can run a 5K in a little over 40 minutes, right at around that mark. Am I bragging? Yes, that's a humble brag because it took me a while to get to that point. So it'll be first running 5Ks. And of course, when you start meeting people out there and running 5Ks and getting used to a lot of those people, you just start connecting with them. Or at least that's the way I am going to be connecting with people. But all the way from Sydney, Australia. Thank you, Roy. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of, there's still a lot of work to be done to get to that point. But the whole reason I was talking about it is because, again, he purchased a book for me, which is very nice, very kind gesture, and all the gratitude in the world. So I'm going to pub them real quick. They do a show on Facebook, and I think it goes to Facebook and here on LinkedIn. But on LinkedIn, you got to look for John Smallhill or Mr. Jake L. Jordan. I don't know which stream they go to, but they do stream here in the mornings. It's really good because they talk about accountability. They talk, most of it's usually about sales. So if you're into sales and that sort of thing, that'll be right up your alley. But it's more than just that. A lot of good lessons, a lot of good stuff that they share. So pub to them. Thank you so much, John, for the opportunity to get the book. I will look through it very quickly and apply what I can to what I do right now. And that's part of it. But it's the fun part about it. So I'm having fun though, man. I'm having fun. This is fun for me again to be sitting here and doing this. Hello, Boo. How are you? So yes, but I am a big proponent of 10%. Go put it on the charger, Poppy. Don't worry about it for tonight. Daddy be back soon enough. You'll know. I'll be here. But yes, that's been fun for me, and that is what saying 7 a.m. CST is afternoon in Europe. Okay, cool. So you know that Europe, they're like 12, 13 hours ahead, somewhere like that. I don't know. I can go check it out. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what I've been up to lately. That's the condensed Cliff Notes version, but there's more on the way. So I think I have a Monday. I'm gonna pub myself real quick. Monday I will be on live with Mr. Chris Hennessy. So I did a thing. Show will be on Monday 7, I think it is 7 or 7:30 Central Standard Time. I will be on Monday with him. We're gonna be talking about all things. I don't know, live streaming, whatever comes to mind. You know me. Wherever the topic takes me, I'm just like the breeze. I go with the flow, baby. So Mr. Barry is in the house. How are you, sir? So there you go. If you want to check me out Monday, I will post it. I'm going to be on live. I'm not going live. There's different, but yeah, I'll be live. I'll be on. Bring the peanut butter. Oh my gosh. That would be fun. Um, oh, another Australian in the house. Hello to Miss Michelle J. Raymond, the reigning queen of LinkedIn company pages. Go check her out if you want to learn about company pages. She's got a book out. Her Lanier Johnson as well. Um, Business Gold. You can go check it out. Buy it on Amazon. Um, you know, do the thing. Go check it out if you want to learn about it. She's got a lot of good stuff on there. Got any clubhouse rooms? Not lately, but um, you know, baby steps, guys. Baby steps. I'll be back. I promise. You will see more of more of what I'm gonna do because I have a different idea this time around. All my reiterations of what I've come back and done have been different. So, like my first season, because I was learning, I didn't know. My second season, I got a little bit more focused in and matured about what I was creating. The third season was a little bit more sporadic, but I tailored that more towards live streaming and teaching people how to do this. I think this next reiteration will be a little bit of everything that I've done um, over a span of 2.5 years as a live stream creator. So much going on, and yes, we need to do the LinkedIn Liquor Lounge. Been waiting for that one for a while, and then yeah, reach out to me. We'll talk about it. You know, I do have a again, I do have a limited schedule. Um, so that's why the idea was coming to do this again back late at night. So for those who don't know, I was attempting to do a LinkedIn audio, um, an everyday LinkedIn audio room. I was doing it with Angelique Stidham, um, and life just changes. Um, like the job that I was starting, the position that I was actually starting back in April. I mean, I had to change everything up. I literally did. Not now, things are a little bit easier and I can handle it. But um, hello to Miss Claire M. Davis. Man, you've blown up, lady. I'm gonna tell you what, you've blown up on the platform more than you were before. You were. I mean, it's not like you were. Like you were a scrub, like say Luke Matthews, but you've blown up, girl. Proud of you. Doing your thing. Love it. And we've only been talking about it for um well, we were gonna launch it, and problem was I think you had got sick at that time, and then I had got sick afterwards. So our like energies and our vibes and everything kind of sort of just crossed. Um, so that was kind of tough. But yeah, the LinkedIn Liquor Lounge will be for adults only. Um, this will be not, again, what is it? The NSFW, not whatever the freak they say it. That will, this is what this room is about. Now, we kind of did a practice one, I think we did. Jacob and I. Um, uh, Claire Carroll actually showed up there. That was kind of fun. She showed up there for a little bit. So we kind of got like the vibe of what we wanted to do. We just never actually gone through to do it. But I'm all about doing the collabs and working on that. Um, they're probably not children, are there? Probably not. That is a question to ask. Um, what is an adult? I don't know these days. I'm confused, and I'm almost 48 years old of what an adult is. I don't know if I would consider myself an adult um, at this point, but again, that's the thing about it. Titles, clarifications, whatever, it just comes and goes in my world, at least. So, yeah, but again, we have, um, yes, kind of, sort of. It is very much a iteration of cocktails with cello, which is fun, by the way. I don't know. I don't know if you should bring. You think you should bring? Are you? Do you have that back? Look, I'm not gonna lie. I've when I walked away from the platform, um, I walked away. So when I go and I say batteries off, time's off, boom, I mean, I literally delete apps. I take time away from there because I got to get all this stuff together, man. I get so many thoughts and ideas and all this other shit going on. And um, sometimes it's taking all that stuff and wrangling and bringing it all together. That's what it's really all about for me. Tom, thank you so much for dropping in, man. Um, that's a good way to define it. That needs to be on a shirt somewhere. So whether or not you're an adult, you can just say, "Hey, if I don't need supervision, you're an adult." You know, there you go. We got our answer, folks. That's the best one, or being at least the most sensible for the evening. Might change, but I like it. If I don't need supervision, I'm an adult. There you go. How's that? So we get a question in the comments, and then we get an answer. What else do you want? I can't provide better value than that, can I? I mean, literally, you're coming up here. But anyway, okay. Now, really quickly, because it is 11:38, so I'm gonna run this bad boy till midnight, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Because I gotta try to get myself to sleep. Because again, I get up at 4:45 in the morning, very early. But one of the things I want to talk about is a few things that I have been working on while I've been gone. So I've made no quarrels about it, but I've been working on my own live stream book. Okay, been working on that, dedicating time to actually putting that in there. So that was a big project when I walked away and said, I have time now. I'm not doing live streaming. So I wrote down individual ideas and goals that I needed to set forth, and that was one of them. Work on the book, get myself together, get all these things together. And best thing about it is I didn't have to totally walk away from everything. I mean, I still was showing up here a few places here and there. There you go. More answers, folks. And yeah, that's a big one. Now, remember a little bit earlier, folks, when I was telling you about how you can't control things? Like trying to say even the best live streamer. So I got Dr. ELO in the house. So if you don't follow Dr. Efrain Lopez on LinkedIn, you can follow him on YouTube. He's over there as well. He talks about live streaming. Very, very, very knowledgeable. Shares a lot of really great information. He had problems with his own Amazon stream today. Why? The elements, lightning control. You can't control. Again, you can't control everything. Doesn't matter how prepared you got to do. Thank you so much for dropping in, Roy. You have a great, great day at work, my friend. Always appreciate you hopping in. Go check out Roy. He's always hosting the Thought Leadership Branding room over on Clubhouse, and he's also got content on LinkedIn. Go check him out. Talking about videos. Come on. Go follow these people here if you're not connected with a lot of these people here. But anyway, where was I? Yeah, the elements. Couldn't control the elements. So he couldn't stream. And especially on Amazon Live Prime Day. On Prime Day, the big day, everybody wants to stream. They're my Amazon Live influencer. And guess what? Couldn't do it. Even happens to the best of us, folks. That's what I'm telling you. That's the thing about live streaming. Sometimes it's a leap of faith. You never know what you're gonna get. You know, that's the part about it. And you know, for me, oh, thank you, brother. I do appreciate that. But yeah, for me, you know, that was a big one. Getting the book started, moving in a direction, and then at some point getting it pushed to publication. So that will be a next big goal for me. So apart from like taking care of my health and working out and eating right and trying to maintain a very balanced lifestyle, that's one of it, man. So there you go. you got to do it that way. However, there you go, man. The Rodecaster Pro 2. I gotta upgrade mine. Well, I'm gonna upgrade a few other things because I haven't. Before I go get my Rodecaster Pro, or the second one, the R, what is it? The RCP2. Everybody's calling it. And yes, you can't control what's not yours to control. Absolutely. Now just go tell that to our government, and we'll be fine. Had to take a jab. Sorry, had to. Sorry, that was just too easy. It was like he laid it up right, nice fastball right down the pike. Kind of hit out the park. All right. But yeah, man, glad that a lot of the, a lot of what I had going on in this time off has been very fruitful. I've been blessed and lucky to have had the opportunity to step away and reset my bearings and get everything moving, man. So that's what it's going to be like for me. I don't have an actual launch date on when I want to be coming back. Your bladder is not yours. Okay. Let me know where you got it from. If there's a market for black market for bladders, I might have to hit it up one day. Give me a little extra money to go get my Rodecaster Pro 2. Joking, folks. Joking. Okay. Now, I have had a few inquiries about coming on other people's shows, and then I've also had other inquiries about getting into like live stream coaching or anything else. Gonna be honest, have no interest in it right now. Well, not the live stream coaching part. Now going on other people's live streams, absolutely. Because that's not where my priorities are at just at this point. Because then I think once you start getting into that arena of like looking for paid clients and selling services and everything else, the time, the commitment, and everything else that I've fought so hard to get for myself right now, will go right out the window. Not ready for that. So in the time being, I want to do live streaming again, but it will be very regulated, very controlled as far as like what I'm gonna do. And I again have found different ways to kind of change everything around. So I believe I will find another way to kind of put all this back together again. And I think this time I'm going to be a little bit more off the cuff, man. I'm not following any formula. I'm not here to. My next like iteration of what I want to do with my show is going to be about strictly entertainment at this point. I love entertaining people. I love making people laugh. I love making a smile come on somebody or making somebody look around, thought provoke, any and all the emotions, you name it, I want to be a part of it. So for me, that's a big one. Gotcha, man. Um, no, not anytime soon. Won't be coming to the ATL. So right now, like I've thought about going into a lot of these social media summits and conferences and everything else and going to go meet because it's a great way to network with a lot of these people, meet a lot of these people that you've talked to, that you've connected with, that you've had relationships with, and see them in person and get to meet them. And I want that. I really do want that. But I also want a better me. So right now, what do I love more? Um, Right now, I love me more. So I'm going to take care of me. Um, and until I'm satisfied and ready to get to that point where I'm ready to jump. And then I will. Then it's no holds barred. Then it's like, watch out. Um, because I'm learning a lot more about myself and learn. I mean, I just finished, before I started reading John's book, I finished reading Atomic Habits by James Clear, learning about the four laws. And I mean, it really put a lot of perspective into like what I need to do with my life and some of the things that I really need to get into the habit of doing. Like I have a habit and a routine that I take care of every single day. Today's the it's the exception, not the rule right now. So at some point I will be going back to my routine, but yep, it is all about streaming on your terms. And that is okay. I think that's a big part of being okay with what we're doing here. So what a stream. I just started out as turning it on. See, this is the fun part, folks. This is what I'm talking about. Is like if this would have been planned, I don't think I get the same reactions. Now, do I get people coming here? Yes, I do. Why? Because I am the title. This is my moniker. I gave it to myself. You know what? And I'm proud of it. I'm going to live with it. I am the king of live streaming on LinkedIn. Prove me wrong. That's my question. Prove me wrong. So yeah, it's on my title. It's on my LinkedIn header. It's on my page. It's what I am. So, 1%. That's it, baby. That's all you got to be. I'm going to tell you what, 1% better every day. It adds up, man. People don't realize that. It's like picking up a penny every single day. People probably walk past a penny on the ground every single day, but if you picked up a penny every single day for 100 days, how much would you have? $1. Like, what's $1 worth? You know, and there you go. That yes, go check out the audiobook. You can get that. So I was actually reading the book and listening to the audiobook on Audible. But there's other places to actually go listen to it, and there's actually a worksheet that goes along with it, cheat sheet. You can actually go to Atomic Habits or jamesclear.com, and they have a lot of great stuff you can go download over there. It's great, man. Get yourself into a really great habit, man. That's for me, that's the best part about it is learning that you can, and then enacting it. Just put a little action into your life. Do these sort of things. Stop putting up all these roadblocks for yourself. That's the hard part about all of this is everybody puts up roadblocks. Like I can't live stream. I don't have a Rodecaster. I don't have a pod mic. I don't have a Shure MV7. I don't have. Nobody says you need it. Go do it. Go do it. It's what it takes, baby. You got nothing to prove except to yourself at the end of the day. That's it, folks. I don't know nobody nothing. I don't know anything. I owe myself. And that's it. And that's where I work. That's where I push myself. So, all right. I think I've rambled on enough. I've always been here for 50 minutes. You didn't plan it, but okay. Who starts a stream at 11 o'clock and says I'm going to go live and hopefully have people show up? Not very many. That's why I call myself the king of live streaming on LinkedIn. I wear my crown and I wear it well. But, I don't have that without the King of Kings, though. So, as Mr. Dave Ramsey would put it, he says, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. I gotta go back and listen to it again. But I always used to listen to it. I love that line. I gotta come up with my own tagline. But, man, that's it, folks. I think that'll be doing it for the night. I want to give a big shout out to everybody who actually showed up here. We had our ladies fan club start out from the beginning. So I had Miss Liz Wool. I want to say hello to her. She's already off to bed. Mr. Zachary Edwards for stopping in. Of course, the wonderful and talented Krista Mulian. Thank you so much. Matt Cook was here. Alberto was coming in. Mr. Sports, you can go follow him. Yeva, all the way in Latvia, was showing up as well. do appreciate you ladies, and of course Miss Dusty Rose. Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hello. And to Miss Cargo Margot Waldy. Go check out her shows on Thursdays. Really good put together. She's got a lot of great content as well. Mr. Roy Kowalski, all the way out in Sydney. Of course, Mr. Marcello Arcele. Thank you so much, my friend. Mr. Senor Pasayada Heoka, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping in. Always, always a pleasure. Of course, my boo, Mr. Jacob Schuer, was in the house. I had to say hello to him. The wonderfully talented Miss Michelle J. Raymond, all the way from Australia, who was here a little bit earlier. Miss Claire M. Davis, budding LinkedIn superstar. Go check her content out and what she does. And of course, to my friend, Mr. Efrain Lopez, Dr. ELO, who's in the house, Mr. Tom Chrysler as well. Thank you all so much for being here. I do appreciate you guys for oh, look at that. Take care of my name. There you go. My strength. There you go. That is the way to put it, Alberto. Perfectly said. Okay, on that note, folks, we're going to call it a night. Thank you so much for being here. We will be back very, very soon. But again, stay safe, everybody. Stay blessed. Be well. We are getting through this thing called life together. So show a little love and kindness, and compassion to your friends and neighbors next to you. You never know what it might do or affect that person for that day. All right. So until tomorrow morning, folks, we will talk to you again soon.